Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Messi. Opts for safety. Solar. Here's a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Zanetti. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Seedorf. Now it's Romario. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's been slipped through. Zanetti. Looking to play him in. Bale gets into a good position. And he's whipped it across. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Brazil with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Neither side yet able to find the net. Passes short and sharp. And Romario! He's done very well to get to that.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Messi gets it away. Vieira. Now this could be a chance. Gerrard can see things others simply cannot.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi is onto it in a flash. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Played back. And it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Bale. Beckham. Vieira. So what can they make of this? Antonetti. And here's Zola. Gerrard. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Beckham. Now it's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Zola.
Sacramento have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Could move up a gear here. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Skims one in. Check deals with that, nice and simple. Beckham. And it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, just skips past his man. And he shoots! They've scored! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bergomi calmly anticipates. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely, now then. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gerrard! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Gerrard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Brazil really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And that's it. And thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. He's got away. Now here's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Bale. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. And this is Beckham. Zanetti gets into a good position. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Solar, he has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's put paid to a promising move. Thuram cuts it out. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That is good strength. Shot could be on. Looking for options for movement.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vieira. And it's slung out wide.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And we have our very first corner. Vieira. That is ended up in no man's land. He's found the way through. And that's a danger. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's bounced back off the post.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pull it. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Beckham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Szoboszlai gets over and intercepts. Ferdinand. Brazil leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. That's been drilled forward.
1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Brazil are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Yeah. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Bale, looking to play him in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Maldini, looking for a runner. No way through there. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi. Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without hesitation. And they can counter here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ambitious ball here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
He is through here! And that's been repelled. Played back in. He's got full! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
24, Zanetti. Coming on the field.
And he's intervened
number
well
11,
there.
Mohamed Salah. Number 66, Alexander
Yaya Toure
Arnold.
is someone so
Substitutions
often
taking
referred
place.
to as the defender's defender. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pass somewhat off target.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Hullet. Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That is good alertness. Threads one in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a searching pass. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a look and place it forward. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's a throw-in. Looking to go deep. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great vision. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front.
Bell! And that's caused a worry or two. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Szoboszlai receives it. Takes a shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific.
And that's it. Brazil did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And all that remains... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Beckham. Beckham going full steam down the flank. Some really good ball movement. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Out towards the flank.
Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, can he get onto this?
Now it's Messi. Vieira makes the interception. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Bale. Seedorf. An instinctive delivery.
Czech claims it, safe hands.
And here's the chance to counter.
Lionel Messi,
One of the greatest, perhaps the greatest ever, European Player of the Year so many times.
the first of those way back as a 22-year-old, Jim, in 2009.
Yeah. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nicely intercepted.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Decent chance!
Somewhat off target.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Messi.
Beckham is always looking to play quality balls.
Shevchenko.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And they can counter here. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. Fired deep towards the back post.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
So what can they make of this?
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Tries to play it through.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Cross flung in towards the middle.
That has ended up in no match.
Takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
No luck with that dink over the top. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution on the field, number 45, Olise.
And the second half gets underway.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's been played through. Alexander-Arnold.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Vieira. It's Ferdinand.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. No, again, there's no way through. That has not gone well.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get onto this?
Substitution on the field, number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 11, Mohamed Salah. Substitution.
Vieira. Moved on forwards. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see...
It's Drogba! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's bustling through here. Can he get it through? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means... Oh, taken with style! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yaya Toure. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Brilliantly cut out. Great vision. The ball goes in. That's a decent clearance. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it again. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Gerrard. And here's Mohamed Salah.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
2 added minutes has been
Loose
indicated.
pass. Yaya Toure, shot could be on. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 25.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Number 21, Jan Koeman. Number 18,
Thinks one through.
Figo.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's that. Brazil can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And now the breakaway. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Calafiori. Rodri. Now Pirlo. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's quick to snatch it back. Deftly away. Pirlo. Looking tidy in possession here. Knocks it into space. Shoots! It's hit the upright.
That's just playing it safe.
Oh, what has happened here? Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Shevchenko. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Dida claims it without any fuss. And it's Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Chooses to go back. And a chance! It's their second corner of the game. Oh, this looks sharp. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played into space out wide. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Shevchenko. Spread out to the left. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale puts them all. It's a mighty effort! In for the pieces! Goal! Brazil! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking for the run. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ambitious ball here. Looking for options for movement.
Pirlo.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Messi. Hullet. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Maldini is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Bale receives it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Shevchenko, he's on it, can he get away? Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And so we're off again. Pull it. Vieira does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pull it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Pullet gets it away. Pirlo. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Pirlo. Manchester United finding their passes. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. And it's Rodri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Pull it.
Thinks about the shot. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bale under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Bale really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now that looks a decent ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Gullit. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number 15, Shevchenko.
And it's Luis Suarez.
Messi.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
Number 21.
Now it's Cruyff. Great chance! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now.
And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more.
Oh, what a mistake! Baresi goes direct. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. Rodri, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Rodri. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Pirlo. And the counter is on.
There will be 3
And here's
minutes
Cruyff.
time.
Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. Baresi. And they can counter here. And the number on the board is 3. And this is Luis Suarez. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And we come to you now.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
He is through here.
And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement.
Pull it.
Now it's Bale. Brazil have reclaimed it. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Terrific header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's been flattened there. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Pull it.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yeah. That's been cut out, well played. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Calafiori can see things others simply cannot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Pull it. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Calafiori.
Rodri.
Seedorf.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well read, nice interception.
Bale. Oh, they can break here. Bale. Pings in across. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this?
Rodri takes control of it and he's on the move.
And it's Hullet.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries a shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Gullit dominates aerially so often, driving on and making good progress. Oh, no joy this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a shade optimistic. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Gullit. Good ball, good take.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's gone for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Gullit. Here's Rodri. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Messi. A lot of space ahead of him. Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi could try cutting inside here. Deep cross. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Gullit. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he get onto this? Thuram. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's with the keeper. Now it's Bale. Oh, super find. It could be in here. Chance! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Messi. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, there's the clearance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is...
He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Brazil are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. Bale looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's cut it out.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Hullet. Number 15, Shevchenko. Number 10, Messi.
Mbappe is someone with real
Rodri.
dynamite in his boots.
Coming on the field, number 21,
And it's Bellingham.
Johan Cruyff.
No
Number
way
18,
through there.
Suarez. Number 6,
Mbappe
Bellingham.
is onto this.
Number 17,
Well, it didn't look good for a while,
Nedved.
but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Into the last quarter of an hour. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Quality ball. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pirlo. Passing nice and neat. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Bellingham. And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball.
Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's gone looking for safety. And smartly reclaimed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pirlo. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? This could be their final throw of the dice. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And the shot! He scores! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Your final
And we
thoughts,
come to you
Jim?
now
Brazil
with a quick
certainly had
request
some
for
good
support
moments,
for
Peter.
our
There were
World
plenty of
Charity Fund.
encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic.
Now it's Rodri.
Oh, that was vital. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the through ball.
Oh, that's a key interception.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
And here's Hullet.
Oh.
And he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's out of play for a goal kick.
So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance here to counter.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi.
Very much a man of this moment.
He's got away.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Threads one in.
Oh, it's come loose.
Bale's cross.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's...
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Hullet.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic.
It's a promising position. He's cut it out. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
And it's Shevchenko. Bale.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
They get a throw in.
Now it's Bale.
Looking to go deep.
Dida claims it without any fuss.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Bale clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He's on it, can he get away?
And this is...
And a chance!
Shevchenko.
He is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Messi.
Hullet. Pirlo.
Manchester United looking to...
And Shevchenko!
He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gullit, he's shifting through the gears here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stood up well to him there. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this. This looks promising. And that has been cleared. Great chance! Oh, bang on target. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Gullit. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Knocks it into space. Out to the left it goes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And we'd like to inform you
So
now
all
that
square
the
at
latest
half-time,
travel
each
information
side
is
matching
currently
the other
being
blow
displayed
for
on the
blow
screen.
at the break.
Brazil get the second half going. Pirlo. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Shevchenko pinches it off him. Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, played right into his path. He's got full. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gullit, who's set up one goal so far. He's beaten the last man. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Shevchenko, and he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Shevchenko. Gullit. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ibrahimovic. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just about up to the hour now. Gullit.
That's good play from him.
Ibrahimovic! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitutions taking place.
To turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. A nicely aimed pass.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bale.
Manchester United finding their passes.
And it's Bellingham.
Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Drogba! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Brazil with the corner.
16,
They're first.
Rodri. Number 10, Messi. Number 2,
And the shot!
Arasi. Number 15, Shevchenko. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 6, Bellingham. Number 17, Nedved. Number 22, Nesta. Number
Corner
18,
number 2 then.
Suarez. Number 9, Pele.
Chance! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second then.
Nedved. Suarez in acres of space out wide.
He'd be disappointed with that. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Brazil are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Pele.
Nicely spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been cut short. Bullet.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Nedved. He's in a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal. Big chance!